So cool. So I needed to discuss some things, and I think this is the perfect crowd to discuss it with. So I'm not like, I am single, but I'm not really, I don't know if I'm on the market or not. I'm kind of confused about like my status, like on Facebook, if I should be, if what I should be, because I'm really that like not, I'm like happily having random sex with Mexican rappers that call themselves Baby Jesus. Which actually happens. Kind of like the coolest sex of my life, just because she was like this blonde-haired, blue-eyed Mexican rapper who called herself Baby Jesus, like, but the female Baby Jesus, like Niña Dios, and she had cornrows. And of all people that I would end up, like, in a hotel room having weird, crazy Mexican sex with, like, that's sort of the last person I would have imagined. And so that happened, anyway, in my life at some point. I won't tell you when, but anyway, it was amazing. It was just, like, of all the levels of wrong and weird, just layered on top of each other. She's like a serious MC, though. I mean, she's like the Lady Sovereign of Mexico. It's crazy. It's, like, so crazy. Okay, so anyway, there's this suicide girl who is like email bombing me pictures of her tits these days. And I don't really know what to do, because it started off on Twitter, where she has this blog about, okay, first of all, I'm learning Italian, because I figured I'm like, in my 30s and I need to do something better with my brain than I'm, you know, like, or something different that's not like, based entirely around playing guitar or playing music or listening to NPR. Like, that's the only stimuli I get. So, I go to Italy a lot, and I just figured I would learn Italian, and I've like committed past the point of it's being a whim, like it's the serious thing. I have a tutor and all kinds of software and books and whatnot, and it's actually great to do it on the road because you can like learn a little bit here and there, and it's fun. So this suicide girl chick has a blog about horror movies, as you know, of course they would. So I don't know how it all got started. I didn't even know she was Italian, but she just had this. I remember like looking at these crazy tattoos, like crazy motherfucking, like, not like, oh, I have a little thing here, like a fucking, like, chest piece. It's like this goddamn big, like all kinds of colors. It like really does look amazing. But she's like got like rain dog tattooed on her hands. I mean, it's like, it's nuts. But so recently, okay, so we would occasionally tweet back and forth, and then I was like, oh, do you know any cool horror movies that are in Italian? Because I'm learning Italian, and then I would actually like speak a little Italian to her, and she said like something stupid like, oh, you know, you're so cute, you're so hot, blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, well that's what you say, because that's what you do, because you're a suicide girl, and you just kind of seduce the whole world, like, by being crazy and fucked up and tattooed, and, like, she's like a Marilyn Monroe piercing. She's like the sluttiest Italian-looking, like, thing. It's amazing. I'm so into it, right? But I'm into it as, like, this thing that has distance, and, like, it's just something that I get to do for fun, and she's crazy, and I'm, like, we're both little characters acting out this little bit, right? So, I took a self-portrait, and I posted it on my Twitter account, and then she wrote something, and I was like, oh, come on, you're such a tease. Like, you're such a straight girl with, you know, some boyfriend, and you just, like, get to do this for fun, and I know it's awesome for you, but, like, now is it time to, like, stop? And so then I kind of, you know, was intrigued, and so so she sent me a photo of herself, like, just for me, like, tats and all hair and all this stuff, and I was like, okay, that's nice, and then we, like, sort of photo-bombed each other back and forth a little bit, with, like, ever more revealing body parts, and then she, like, sends me this picture of her nipple, like, her tit, like, her whole thing hanging out, with, like, her hair, because she has really long hair, because all Italian girls have really long hair, and it says, like, climb up, I have really long hair, and I'm like, that's so rad, but now we've taken it to a level that I don't understand, because she's naked on the internet, like, it's not special, like, I've already seen it, you know? So, like, for her to send it to me is not some thing that's like, no one else gets to see this is for you. It's sort of, it's just like, what is that now? And you know, and they were like, so Meg Washington was like, yeah, could you possibly be overthinking this? I was like, yeah, I think so, but I'd like to overthink it right now if I could. So I have some advice. It's just, because I do go to Italy, and I will be going there this summer, and I already have this crazy chick in Rome who would, like, beat the shit out of the suicide girl. So that's already a mess. Don't worry about that. Anyway, so I don't know if I, like, keep keep this going because it's funny, or if like we crossed the line and we're not just sort of stupidly flirting anymore, and it's like we're both now real people with like real nipples and real tits. I will say it wasn't like the most flattering nipple picture I've ever seen. It was kind of like, yeah, it was just kind of like the lighting was all wrong for a nipple. It was like she wasn't cold enough. And, like kind of a disaster. And so, if you were me, would you kind of like what would you do? Like anyone, just say anything. Like would you like you're saying hit that shit? Okay. So I need to say, okay, this is now real, and like shut it down.
I'm so sick of everyone thinking their sexuality is so fucking important. It's
But it is. It's so totally important. That's like all I think about. I think about it all the time. Sorry. I mean, you don't have to. It's like. I mean, no. It's cool. No. Let's not fight amongst each other. This is my issue. This is my suicide girl. This is not anything bigger. This is just like I just feel like. But my point is, this is what she does. She seduces like as a job, and like is rad and takes pictures of her nipples as a job. And now she's sending it to me personally, and I'm like, well, I'm really flattered. She also gives me little Italian lessons and like helps me with my Italian homework. She actually does. She's really cool. And she has a degree in philosophy and writes this blog about zombie movies and shit. I mean, she's rad, like in this cartoony way. But then it's like the minute it comes, I'm not gonna tell your name because it's no parenting. Like you'll just be horrified. So this is Italian. I get it. Like Italians are. They just don't get it. They're like 10 years behind. I am having a good time. My point is I don't want to have a bad time, and I feel like if I like text bomb her some like more nipple pics of me, it's gonna become a like bad idea. But I kind of want to. All right. I think I'm gonna have to like not pull the audience next time. But it's okay. But as far as my sexuality, it is damn important because, like, every seventh thought is, you know, doing it, so, you know, being honest. Well, anyway, thanks for that. But I am in the market for a future wife, so if anyone wants to sign up for that one, and you're not, like, there's a million, I have, like, a list that's, like, this long of, like, what you cannot be. Like, so many things are now that I've been so scarred by, so you're probably not going to qualify, but, like, sign up anyway if you want. They'll all be out there later on. No, I'm just joking. If you know someone that's rad, though. Sorry, I don't mean to solicit that shit. It's retarded. Everyone in this room gets style points, though. I love it here. Actually, in Eugene, a lot of people got some pretty cool style points here as well. But here, you guys are looking very, very good. Congratulate yourself on that. I played at the WoW Hall in Eugene, which is apparently the only place to play or be in Eugene. Which was informed. I was like, what else is there to do in Eugene? I'm like, just this girl's like, come to my house. I was like, you get to take me to dinner first. She's like, no, I mean like, just come over to my house, I'll have a party. I'm like, is everyone invited? She's like, yeah. So that's how they hang in Eugene. I'm gonna play a song called Neanderthal, and it's deep and dark and melancholy, and has nothing to do with Italian chicks with crazy tattoos. She does have a really cute dog, though. I had to add that. I also have a cute dog. Bye.